Welcome to Stories and Songs by Afterglow Music. My name is Joel McCausland.
And I'm Kevin Peay, and we've been creating music for a long time.
We'd like to tell you the stories behind our songs.
Joel, we've got a song we want to talk about, Evening Prayer.
Yeah.
I like this one, because we didn't even have an arranger.
It's kind of unique. It's kind of a...
Did we arrange this ourselves?
Yeah, we pretty much did. And it's one of the very few songs we've done that we did acapella. And I kind of had this vision of, in fact, when I wrote it, I thought, I want to hear a choir do this song. Because it's really simple. It's just 3 verses, and it's meant to be like a prayer, like the kinds of things you would say in a prayer, and just one verse after another that focuses on those various elements. And I thought to myself, I still think this. I want to hear a choir sing this. And fortunately, with, multi-track recording in a studio, you and I were able to layer it in and do some nice different harmonies and parts. And it sounds kind of like a choir on our album. Not exactly, but kind of like, yeah.
Is there any reason why it was an evening prayer and not a morning prayer?
No, I don't think I had that thought. I just thought, kind of thinking one day it would be cool to take the elements of that, things maybe to remind me or others that when I pray, these are kind of things I had to think about. And that was actually kind of one of the reason I think the verses came simply was because it talks about gratitude, and it talks about watching out for other people, and it talks about relying on the Lord, and I could kind of compartmentalize each of those topics into one of the verses.
Was it a reflection on the day too?
A little bit like that too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
Just thinking about, this is the moment where we just stop for a minute and pause. And I've had a couple of people who've listened to this song over the years. I don't think it's very well known. Not as well heard as many of our songs, but a couple of people when we released it, I remember said, this song helps me pray. It helps me sort of think about what I might want to say in a prayer because the verses were sort of organized in that way, like little buckets of things you might consider. And I thought, okay, I kind of had that in mind. That's cool. If it works for you, that's a good thing.
Give me strength, I pray, as I face each day all the challenges life can give. In humility, help my eyes to see a more perfect way to live.
When we got in the studio, it was fun to be able to hear the bass line and then to be able to imagine some of the harmonies that could actually come to this. So I wasn't quite your choir, I know that, but I think we stacked it enough that we tried to get there a little bit.
Very choral effect. It sounds good that way.
And it's interesting, as you do a melody line, it's fun to be able to try and position some harmonies that would work well to stack upon.
Yep.
And when I finished in the studio with it, I began to reflect and thought to myself, this really is an expression of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
And the song really hit me in regards to that if I'll pray more in my evening prayer about gratitude than I do anything else, I might have a better understanding and I might have a better outlook. And maybe I might be able to remember this. And this song has been able to help me even recently to be able to remember more about gratitude versus my attitude.
Yeah. When I go back to it, I kind of have that same experience, really. It's like it reminds me of the stuff I was feeling at the time. There is part of me, though, still today. Like Diana and I have this opportunity to work with the missionaries in our area, and it's specifically for a missionary choir that's made up of service missionaries, basically. And I've thought, I want to have them sing it, but I don't think I can teach them. Maybe I can make a public invitation and get somebody to notate this and arrange it so that we can take it back to a choir and have them sing it. Before I die, I got to do that. I got to have somebody sing this in a meeting like that, do the full choir.
Not that I want to bring up too much of the technical side of it, but back when we recorded this, Lauren, our engineer, Lauren Ashcraft, there was a lot he had to do to actually put it all together.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if we were actually slicing tape at that point in time or whether we were actually doing it on the fly. But if you listen to this, from a technical standpoint of view, even without all of the newfangled things that you can do in the studio. Now, I really like how this came together.
Came together well, didn't it?
Joel, thanks for the explanation of that song. Again, an evening prayer brings such peace and comfort to me, specifically as I think about kneeling and then making sure that I do that more frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And petition my Heavenly Father thank Him for all the many blessings that I have personally. And yeah, there's a lot of needs, but if I can just be more grateful and more thanking, the needs kind of fall into place. I think.
They do. Just focus on that.
Thank you for that wonderful reminder and this beautiful song and evening prayer.
Thanks. Let's take a listen.
As I kneel to pray at the close of the day, keep me safe until the morning. As I bow my head, see that I am led by the light of a new dawning. From my home above, keep me in thy love, attend me through the night. As I kneel to pray at the close of the day, keep me safe until the morning. With a life so blessed, gratitude expressed must go farther than words alone. Through a life of love, serving Thee above is as easy as serving my own. Oh, what joy I'll find if with heart and mind I'll try to help them home. As I kneel to pray at the close of the day, keep them safe until the morning. Give me strength, I pray, as I face each day all the challenges life can give. In humility, help my eyes to see a more perfect way to live. As the day draws near when the Lord appears, prepare a place for me. As I kneel to pray at the close of the day, give me strength from above, hold me close in thy love, keep me safe until